Welcome back, friends. Hi, I'm Susan Clifton. If you haven't been here before, I am a South Florida artist, and I work in mixed media, collage, and I also do some digital prints. Do you know the best way to print digital artwork? Like, how does it look its best? Some people use canvas. I don't really like the way that looks. Stay tuned. Okay, so what I really love for digital artwork is metal. Metal prints are fantastic looking, and it's especially good if you're a photographer. So here we go. I just recently ordered this. It's a metal print. It has a wooden frame in the back that keeps it away from the wall about a little less than half an inch. And as you can see, it is a nice glossy surface. Comes with this little metal block that you anchor to the wall, and then this fits securely. So that's especially good on the larger prints, because you can get this, I think the largest size at Printful is 24 by 36. And I don't think with this metal that you want this falling on anybody, but they have a good solution here. Let me tell you a little bit more about Printful. They have the very easy control panel. And if you have a Etsy shop, Shopify, WooCommerce, it will automatically connect to your shop and upload whatever products you create. So they have canvas prints, paper prints, framed paper prints, and now metal prints. In addition to that, you could still make water bottles and t-shirts and other kinds of things like that. I got really excited about the metal prints because I've been doing a lot of digital artwork lately. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is. I'm going to walk you through the whole process of creating a metal print product. So let's get started. Let's go over to the computer. All right, so let's get right into it. I'm in our product templates, and we're going to create a new one. And we're going to do one just like this. This is the No Limits metal print that I just showed you. And I'm going to show you how I did that. So I went over to Home and Living, and right here you see metal prints. And I click on metal prints. So always go, if you haven't made a metal print yet or any new product that you're doing, go to the product info, pricing, and guidelines, go to print files and templates, and download, okay? So I already downloaded, and here is what the template looks like. Okay. So you'll see this like red dotted line. That's like the safe print area. So if you have any type that you don't want cut off accidentally, you want to make sure you're within that area. Actually, read this. Let's see what it says. Okay, product size. So the blue area is actually the product. The rest of it is bleed. If you're not familiar with what bleed is, that's like if your information is going all the way to the edge, you have to kind of go a little beyond that so that they have something to cut off and your image will go all the way to the edge. So anyway, let's keep going. So I already created my document using this template, and I saved it as a ping. So here is my document in Photoshop. And as you can see, well, right now this is the Photoshop document, but I did save it as a ping. This part here that has the checkerboard showing through it is transparent, and I was hoping that the metal was going to show through, but it did not. It was white. So keep that in mind. I could have saved it as a JPEG to make the file size a little smaller. Okay, so let's now go here. I am only going to set up for an 11 by 14. So I'm turning off all the other sizes. And since I already uploaded this before, I'm not going to upload it again, but you would upload it. Then hit apply. And I'm going to call this No Limits 2 because I already have one in there. And I'm going to save the product template. Okay, so now in order to add this to my store, I'm going to proceed to mock-ups. I always do this first. Unfortunately, the metal prints, they don't have great mock-ups. So, and even this one, I wasn't really happy with the way it came out. But I will show you what my solution was for that. But for now, I'm just going to use one of their mock-ups. And this is the copy that will be transferred over to my website. And I am going to choose a category to put it in. For now, I'm going to use canvas prints because I haven't created a metal print section yet. Proceeding to pricing. And I think that's a little high. I don't know that people are going to spend that much money, so I am going to set this to something lower. Okay, I think that's a little more reasonable. And I'm going to submit to store. Okay, so I'm using WooCommerce. So now I'm over in WooCommerce and I'm going to, it's published already. So I am going to edit, I'm changing it to drafts because I want to take my time to find the right images and change some of the copy a little bit to make it more unique for me. Okay, so I didn't like the mock-ups. So here's what I've done. So this is my main mock-up. I'm making them all square so that when you hover over and the picture changes, it's not like getting, you know, rectangles and squares and back to a rectangle. I just want them all to be, I want it to be neat. So I put a little white background on this one and a drop shadow that indicates that the metal print stands away from the wall. And then I have a detail, and then I have one on the wall. And this one I created over at Mockup Editor, which is, it allows you, it's good for smaller prints, you know, not really large paintings, but things that are maybe hanging over a desk or something like that. So I put it in a nice sort of black and white so that the color would pop. And hopefully this will at least give people an idea of what it would look like in a setting. Okay, so now I'm going to edit my product. I'm going to first add those images. So this is the image. As you can see, it has a lot of white around it. So if I preview this page, it looks really tiny, but yet when I hover over it, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know why they did that, but doesn't look good. So I'm going to remove this product image and I'm going to upload the one that I created. And while I'm here, I'm going to upload my other two images as well. Now, never forget your alt text. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be calling this yet, but for now, I'll just say No Limits Metal Art Print. And I always copy that and then I use it for the title. Okay. And now I'm going to add the other two additional images. If you hold down the Shift key, you can select both of them. Okay, I'm going to use this basic copy, but I am going to bold this because I think it's kind of interesting. And it also explains why it might take a little longer, although I got it very quickly. So I don't think it really takes that long. But you never know. And I'm going to italicize it, I think, just to make it stand out. I'm going to call this also No Limits Metal Art Print. In the short description down here, I already worked something up. I think I want to edit it a little bit, but I'm going to paste that in here. And I'm going to call it a metal art print again. Digital artwork with thoughts on having no limits. And then the affirmations included in this artwork are. So now I'm going to save the draft and let's preview it. Okay, much better, nice big picture. They can zoom in and really see the detail. They can switch to see what it looks like in a setting. And then they can also switch to the detail, which really lets you get in even further. Here's that short description. And then here's that longer description from Printful that explains everything, including that it might take a little longer to deliver, explaining that it's a print-on-demand product instead of bulk, helping to reduce overproduction. We all want to help save the planet. Anyway, this is not a canvas print, so I'm going to have to create a section for metal prints only. Therefore, I am not going to publish this just yet. So that wasn't too bad, huh? You got to see exactly how you make a metal print. Now, I hope, that you understand a little bit about resolution and how to prepare your artwork. I know most artists, a lot of them are graphic designers, photographers for sure won't have a problem with this. And maybe in the near future, I will create a video about Photoshop and how resolution works and how you can make sure that the image you upload is the right resolution to give you a nice, crisp, perfect print. So thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this type of video. If you want to hear more about Printful and have any specific questions, leave them in the comments below and I will definitely get to all of them. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.